Now let's look at how we'll find half of the fractions. If we have fractions, it makes sense to multiply them by the fraction 1/2. So for example, we needed 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. Let's find half of 1/4. We're going to multiply 1/4 times 1/2. Multiply across the top. 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 2 is 8. That means half of 1/4 is 1/8 teaspoon. Now let's find out how much baking soda we need. The original recipe called for half of a teaspoon. To find half of half a teaspoon, we're going to multiply 1/2 times 1/2. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. So half of a half is 1/4 or 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Our last fraction was 2/3 cup of white sugar. For our recipe, we're going to use just half of that. We will multiply 2/3 times 1/2. Multiply straight across the top. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 2/6 can be reduced. I can tell that because they're both even numbers. That means they can each be divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. This means I need 1/3 cup of sugar.